This is a Baytown Media live stream sports presentation.
Back to the point with a slapper. Scores! O'Brien with the kick save! Here comes Joy in with a shot. Glove by O'Brien. 2-1 the final. Wilson. The Caps take a 1-0 lead. That's in by the Kings. Shot tipped. Great chance there. Puck sitting in the crease, and Russell getting tested early. A Walsh line shot in, and that's blocked her down. Puck in front, scores! On the rebound. On a break. Shot. Oh, kick save by O'Brien. Lewis has it now cut in from the wing. Pass in front. Oh, what a goal! Aiden Brown again. Beauty pass from Lewis. Lean over the line. Tizzard. Scores! What a goal by Ben Tizzard, picking the top corner. Wow! On the goal, wraparound scores! James Cheater with the wraparound goal. And the Tizzard goal, Western picks it up. Oh, Tizzard with a hit over the blue line. Blake trying to go all the way. Shot scores! Peyton Blake between the wickets in 2.6 seconds. That White shot scores! Henry White.
Christmas Chronicles Part 2.
Home Alone 2. Home Alone 1. Home Alone. The red one.
Home Alone 2.
Home Alone. The Grinch. Probably Home Alone. Home Alone. Home Alone. Home Alone. My favorite Christmas movie is Home Alone.
Die Hard.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Welcome, Caps Nation. Make some noise as we introduce your U11A St. John's Caps All-Stars. Between the pipes, number 1, Noah O'Brien, and number 31, Simon Russell. On the blue line, number 12, Drew Pike. Number 8, Josh Cheater. Number 4, William Lewis. Number 18, Ben Tizzard. Number 3, Henry Nash. And number 2, Vincent O'Reilly Hillier. Up front, number 17, Charlie Martin. Number 9, Ryan Walsh. Number 11, Peyton Pike. Number 10, Max Barnes. Number 14, George Winter. Number 7, Henry White. Number 19, Aiden Brown. Number 15, James Cheater. And number 5, Nate Wilson. Head coach, Steve Barnes. Assistant coaches, Jeremy Cheater, Ryan Brown, Matthew Lewis, and Aaron Walsh. Your U11A St. John's Caps All-Stars. Go Caps!
Good afternoon and welcome to the Glacier in Mount Pearl for the C. Stoyles Memorial Tournament, Christmas Tournament. Game 1 for the Caps against the Conception Bay Renegades. I'd like to wish everyone a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Couple lineup changes for the Caps today. J.R. McGrath is in the lineup. Nate Wilson is out due to illness, so again, illness bug hitting the Caps this time of year, so we wish Nate all the best. Hope you're feeling better for Christmas. And also Aiden Brown, who's away on vacation in the sunny south. Wish we were there on the beach. But we'll deal with the cold because we've got under 11A All-Star Hockey, the C. Stoyles Tournament, live from the Glacier in Mount Pearl. Team's getting their last minute of the warm-up in. Renegades going to be in the white jerseys, Caps in their black. Look there at the Caps bench. Head coach Steve Barnes, Jeremy Teeter, Matthew Lewis, and Aaron Walsh. Great job with this team this year. There's a horn, and we're just about ready for face-off. Caps' next game will be on the 27th. That will be at 10 a.m. We'll be back live for that game as well. Noah O'Brien going to get the start for the Caps. And Pretty going to get the start for the Renegades. And we're ready for face-off. First game for the Caps. Just watched the previous game. Mount Pearl and the Warriors, and Mount Pearl took that one 4-1. Caps now in over the line. Couple shots here blocked. Charlie Martin puts it right through the crease. Rose going to pick it up on the far boards. Rose gets it up to Winter at center. That's kicked aside by Drew Pike. White gets it up to the Renegades blue line. White takes it again. Taken back by Canes. Caps caught in a change here and now get it out of the zone. Colburn back, but that will be an icing call. Face off going to come all the way back down to the Caps in. Puck belted around the boards. Renegades pick it up and dump it deep. Nash chasing after it. Nash gets it up the boards. Taken back by Canes. Canes with a nice pass across ice. Oh, just over top of the crossbar. Over O'Brien's shoulder. Here comes Lewis now at his own. Lewis up the center. Pass up to McGraw. McGraw gets it deep. Barnes in after it. Puck now right around the boards. Hoskins dumps it back to his D. Peyton Pike charging in, but that puck is taken away. Hoskins off the boards. Stopped up by Raleigh Hillier. Walsh getting over the line. Walsh with a rocket, and that's over top of the goal. Puck still in the crease. Well, Caps take it away. Shot there in the crease. Whoa! The cheater couldn't bang that one home as he had the empty net. Pike now behind the goal. Peyton Pike out in front of Walsh. That pass is cut off. So a great chance here for the Caps. Early in the first. Winter cutting out wide. Gets it across the crease. And there goes Walsh now at the boards. Walsh with a break. Walsh in. Shot. Whoa, off the bar. Just over the shoulder, pretty. Collision on the far boards. Another shot there by Martin. Martin cuts in. Can't get it in. Martin got it again. Martin. Caps now with a shooting gallery down in that end. Renegades trying to get it up the boards. Kept in by Nash. White now centering past the Winter. And puck back out to center, and Charlie Martin, 17, back to get it. And Martin now winding up, and he can go. Back to the D, nice pass up to White. White through the legs, White in over the blue line, and he's forced out wide. Canes in there after White. Barnes in to help out. Puck behind the goal, and wrapped around the boards to Rose. Rose now up the center. Rose in over the blue line. Rose in around Tizert. Tries to get it in front. Bangs it off the side of the net, and here come the Caps. McGraw now to center. McGraw forced out wide. McCarthy in behind. Lewis turns with it. Puck in front. Barnes with it. Barnes. And now McGraw. And McGraw got Lewis in front. Can't get it to him. Now it does, and pass is cut off. Puck kept in by Raleigh Hillier. The boards. Barnes still controlling. Renegades behind the goal. Byrne picks it up on the far boards. Byrne up the center. And offsides at the line. 5:36 left in the first, no score. St. John's Caps, Conception Bay Renegades, live from the Glacier in Mount Pearl. First game for the Caps in the C. Stoyles Memorial Christmas Tournament. Nucleus of its team was under 11B last year, and they won this tournament versus Mount Pearl. Here comes Peyton Pike now in over the line. And he's down behind the goal. Cheater trying to center it. And back comes Renegades. Nice lead pass. Puck on the far boards. Caps pick it up. Cheater will dump it up the center. Peyton Pike chasing after it. Just over top of his stick. Cheater gets it to his brother, James Cheater. And now Tizert gets it out wide to White. White in over the blue line. White still going. White shot, and that deflects just wide. White still fighting for the puck. And puck now back out to center. Tizert picks it up. Tizert will dump it. And now back to center again. Tizert will take chase, but Finn Murphy got to the puck first. Centers it. The Rose, and that's blocked. Great block there by Tizert. Tizert with it again. Tizert up to Winter. Winter gets it to Martin. Martin burning in. Martin shoots, scores! Charlie Martin with the icebreaker for the Caps here. 3:52 left in the first. And Martin, first goal for the Caps. Puck now back to Pike, who gets it up the center. Puck now down behind the Renegades net. Oh, and great chance here for the Caps, but Barnes was dumped in front. Back to Pike on the line. He jumps it back to McGrath in the corner. Lewis spins, gets it to Barnes. Barnes spins back the other way. Got Lewis in front. So is McGrath. And now Renegades turn it back down ice. Hader chasing after it, but Pike gets there. Gets his body in front of it. Puck in front. And that's smothered by O'Brien and covers up for the face-off. 2:53 left in the first. 1-0 St. John's Caps leading the Renegades. First game of the C. Stoyles Memorial Tournament. Walsh, nice cross ice pass to Cheater. Cheater in over the blue line, back to Walsh and just over his stick. These two have connected many a times over the past number of years. Walsh and James Cheater. Peyton Pike with it now in the corner, and he'll dump it around behind the goal. James Cheater chasing after it. The Renegades get it down ice and another foot race. And that's won by Nash. Nash up to Walsh. Walsh to Pike. Pike up over the boards. And the Renegades turn it back. Nice pass in front from the Renegades. Nice play there. Shot. Net's blocked. Rebound. Kicked aside by O'Brien. Kept in by the Renegades. Renegades now. And the Caps get it out. Foot race here again. Martin gets to it first. Over Taggart. Centering pass intended for White. Got cut off. Here's Winter in the corner. Winter still battling for it. Caps still chasing after it. Shot there in front. That deflects a couple times. Puck right out to O'Reilly Hillier with a shot. And that's gloved down by Pretty. And goal for Renegades, and we'll have a face-off in the CBS end. Face-off won by the Caps. Renegades get it up to the blue line. Murphy falls as he crossed the blue line. Lewis in over the blue line. Trying to get it up to McGraw. Burns will dump it back. McGraw will turn back and try to chase it. Kept in the corner. Trying to get it in front. Oh, goes right through the crease. Burns with it. Burns back to Pike. Pike from the point. That gets blocked in Murphy's gear. Buck up to the blue line. Long shot in, and that missed the goal. Down behind O'Brien. Caps get it around the boards. Lewis lost it there. Lewis picks it up again. Up to McGraw. McGraw knocked down as he crossed center. And back come the Caps to get the puck. Peyton Pike now. Nice pass up the Cheater, and that will do it for the first period. So at the end of 1-0, St. John's Caps leading the Conception Bay Renegades. First game of the C. Stoyles Memorial Christmas Tournament, live from Mount Pearl. Second period action. 10-minute period. That's 1-0 on a goal by Charlie Martin. Great individual effort. We're ready to start the second. Rose jumping around the boards. Down behind O'Brien, who's in starting and goal for the Caps. Chase it around. Nice driving play there. But the Renegades get back. Nash and Gizzard. Defense here to start the second. Rose cuts off that pass. Picks up the puck, gets it up to James Cheater, tipped up to Pike, but too far for him. Now Pike takes it away. Peyton Pike in over the line, cuts towards the net, shot off the outside the goal. Stuck on the netting, but now it's free. Drew Pike in on the boards. He keeps it in, gets it to Peyton Pike. Here's Martin, gets it in front. Oh, chance there for the Caps, but now the Renegades turn it back. Caps pick it up in their own zone. Pike will work around the boards. Pike will pick it up on the far end. Back to Pike. Back up to White. And Renegades will just dump it back again. White in his own zone. Up to Winter. To Martin. And again, the Renegades turn it back. So a lot of play here in the neutral zone. Back and forth. White. Battle bird on the boards. Drew Pike with it. Off the boards. And Renegades just turn it back. So game of pong here. White will dump it deep. Now some fresh legs on the ice. Not many whistles in this game as well. Here's Lewis, center. Lewis playing up front. This game has captured down a player with Nate Wilson out and Aiden Brown on vacation. Aaron McGraw is called up for the Caps go. Buck just stepped in at the line. Nash chasing after it. 7:16 left in the second period. Still 1-0 Caps. First period goal by Charlie Martin. Puck now kept in by the Renegades. Renegades cutting towards the net. In front, scores! Renegades tie it up. Caps couldn't get that puck out, and the Renegades capitalized. For the Renegades. Puck deep down into the Caps end again. White got it now, just in over center, across the blue line. Peyton Pike with a move, and forward outside. Peyton Pike down the back of the goal, goes spin, trying to center it. Don't seem like there's much energy in this game. .604 left in the second. Peyton Pike trying to clear it. Can't do it. Murphy takes it back. Murphy cuts out wide. Murphy around the goal. Looking for somebody in front. Rose in front. Oh, and a huge glove save there by O'Brien, and covers up. Great chance for the Renegades to take the lead off the stick of Lincoln Rose. The Renegades forcing the Caps in their own zone. Caps back to get it. Renegades still have it. Rose again, trying to get the pass across. Caps get it up the boards. Renegades get it back out again. Drew Pike with it now. Will go behind his own goal. He'll get it off the boards of White. Kept in again by the Renegades. Renegades a little bit more jump here in the second period than the Caps. Renegades with it again in the crease. Chance, oh, O'Brien with a save. Martin will get it around the back of the net. White will get it just over the line. Take off some pressure. 4:42 left. Bad change here for the Caps, and almost a break there for Renegades. as Hayter crashed the goal. And we're going to have a goaltending change at both ends. Max Aday coming in for the Renegades. Simon Russell coming in for the Caps. And there's Russell. Face off in the Caps end. And the Renegades with most of the play here. In the second period, 1-1. 4:20 left. Now the Caps with a chance here, but turn back to center. Barnes up the boards. Caps dump it up again. Nice poke check there by Nash. Lewis picks it up. Back to Nash. Nash off the boards. Raleigh Hillier gets it to Burns. Burns pass in front to Lewis. Lewis can't get the shot away. And Aday will cover up and hold on. And there we go. Face off in the Renegades end. Sorry folks, the music got froze up there and wouldn't turn off. Finally got that straightened away. Pike trying to keep it in at the line now. Peyton Pike will dump it in, and the Caps going to chase after it. Renegades. That puck is stopped up there by Walsh. Walsh winds up. Walsh, whoa. And that didn't miss by much over top of the goal. Peyton Pike in the corner. Centers it. Walsh is cutting it again. Now the Renegades Easton over the blue line, and that's going to be offsides at the line. So 2:56 left in the second period. 1-1 is the score. See Stoyles Memorial Christmas Tournament live from Mount Pearl. Here goes the Renegades and over the line, Murphy. Murphy, and that was well over the goal. Up to the side boards in front of the Renegades bench, and now the Renegades will dump it back down again. Josh Cheater back to get it. Puck is cut off. The Renegades get it back in again. Walsh looking for Cheater on the rush. And that's an icing call, and face-off going to come all the way back to the Caps end. 2:14 left in the second period. 1-1 is the score, live from the Glacier in Mount Pearl. Raleigh Hillier now behind the goal. We'll get it up to White. Winter and Martin. Martin takes off. Martin. Oh, and he shoots it wide. All alone was Martin. Almost got his second. Rose puts the puck up to the middle to Hayter. And Martin back to get it. White battling for it. Puck kicked out wide. Tizert will pick it up in his own zone. Get it to the line, but not out. Martin will get it back down the ice and right on goal and swept aside by Max Aday. Change now for the Caps, but away goes Canes. Caps collapse and get back. Here goes McGraw. He's in a puck battle with Hayter. Drew Pike, he missed the first one. Here goes Rose. And that's taken by Josh Cheater. Nice pass up the middle to McGraw. McGraw got Burns cutting. Oh, back there to Lewis. To Burns in front. And Hoskins will take it away. Hoskins gets it up the center. Dump it in. Battle for it on the near boards. And now Barnes takes it. Barnes got a bit of ice. Goes out wide. Shoots. Oh, and it's in the glove of Maxaday and held on for a face-off. 23 seconds left in the second period. Puck around the back of the goal. Peyton Pike with it. 17 seconds off the far boards. Nash keeps it in. Walsh has it now at center. 8 seconds. And he'll just dump it down the ice. And that will do it for the second period. 1-1 at the end of 2. St. John's Caps. Conception Bay Renegades. Goals by Canes for the Renegades and Martin for the Caps. And we're just waiting for the whistle. Start the second. And we're ready for the start of period 3. St. John's Caps, Renegades tied 1-1. First game of the C. Stoyles Memorial Tournament live from Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. And here's Peyton Pike now. Cuts out wide, got Walsh with him. Walsh in, oh, just between his legs. Caps still chasing after it. Cheater behind the back to Pike. Pike with it in the behind the goal. He's trying to get it in front. Out to Cheater. Oh, great chance there. Nash trying to get a shot away. Still banging away at it. Caps. That puck went straight up in the air. Peyton Pike with it behind the goal. Caps with some pressure now to start the third. Renegades dump it out. Big hit there. And looks like we're going to have our first penalty call. Looks like an interference call to Tizert, maybe? Yeah, it is. Ben Tizert, not afraid to lay the body, but unfortunately, no checking. And now the Renegades will have the first power play of this game. Puck down behind the goal. Center in front, no one home. Now Martin got some white ice here to go. Martin cuts it wide. He'll stop up. Martin killing some time. Taken down, but no call. Battling in the far boards. And up come the Renegades. Pass in front. 3 Renegades there. In front. Oh! Russell keeps that one out somehow. Renegades all over. That one's blocked by Pike. Another shot, and that's in the glove of Russell, and he'll hold on for a face-off. Great save there by Simon Russell. 1:08 left in the power play for the Renegades. 8:14 left in the period. Shot, and that was just over top of the goal. Shot across into crease. Caps trying to get it out. No call there. High shot, and that's just over the goal. Renegades buzzing on this power play. And the Caps finally get it down the ice and out of trouble. Aday holds it there for his defenseman. Murphy now with it. Murphy with a move. And over the line, Rose. We got some pushing and shoving on the far end. Puck in front. Puck dumped all the way down to the goal. Oh, dangerous play there. Well, Raleigh Hillier stops it at the line with a shot. That's kicked aside by Aday. Caps trying to get it in front. Lewis going to pin it up against the boards. McGraw down low behind the goal. And he's going to try to pin it up against the boards. Pike picks it up now in his own zone. He'll backhand it up the center. Renegades turn it back. Peyton Pike will pick it up behind the goal. Off the boards. Lewis gets it down to Peyton Pike, and now Walsh. Walsh cutting towards the goal. Walsh, backhander. It's in the goal. And the whistle had already gone by the looks of it. .6:15 left in the third period. 1-1 is the score. Peyton Pike behind the goal, trying to get it out in front. Peyton Pike with it again. Got it pinned up against the boards. Cheater takes it out. Gets it up in front. Oh, just over Walsh's stick. Josh Cheater with a chance. Peyton Pike now in the corner. He makes a move. Spins out in front. No one there. Back to Josh Cheater. Shot. That's blocked. Walsh shot scores! Walsh under the bar. Ryan Walsh. And the Caps Ryan Walsh with the goal there. And the Caps take the 2-1 lead. Walsh puts it just up under the bar. 5:36 left. Caps are up by 1. Here comes Martin in the zone. Puck in front. Oh, poke check by a day. Winter is all alone in front. Here come the Renegades now. Got it behind the Caps net. Here comes Martin. Martin takes it out, gets it up to White. White cross ice, intended for Winter. Winter chasing after it, but McCarthy's going to get to it first. Winter gets a stick in there and dumps it down. Barnes almost stole that one, but out come the Renegades. Buck will dump it down behind the Caps net. Tizert wraps it around the boards. McGrath there to pick it up. And he'll get it. No, loses it. Shot in, and that's blocked to the side by Russell. Back to the point. Line shot in. Deflects down. Raleigh Hillier up the boards. Lewis up the Barnes and McGrath going. Kept in by Lewis. Lewis cuts wide. Shot in front. Caps can't get a stick on it. Back to the point. And all the way down the ice. Cheater chasing after it. 4 minutes left in the third period. Up the boards. Just threw it over the line. Peyton Pike and Burns. 2-on-1. Oh, puck couldn't get through the skates of Winter for the Renegades. And now dump back down. Caps Pike up the Walsh, up to Peyton Pike. And he'll lose it at the line. Lincoln Rose will take it. And he'll dump it down. Nash up to get it. Put it in over the line. Renegades off the boards. And Caps will dump it deep again. 3:18 left. Going to be an exciting finish to this one. A 1-goal game. 3:10 left in the third period. Under 11A. See Stoyles Memorial Christmas Tournament live from the Glacier in Mount Pearl. Tizert back to get it. Martin, he'll lose it just outside the blue line. Byrne will dump it deep. Tizert got it now behind the goal. Tizert, Walsh. And now Martin gets it just over the line. Nice lead pass. Up the Cheater. Gets looking for Martin again. Couldn't get it to him. Cheater again. Cuts in from the wing. Leaves it for Martin behind the goal. Martin centers it and covered up by Max Aday in goal for the Renegades. 2:26 left in the third period. Puck dumped in. White chasing after it. Pike keeps it in at the line. We'll get it back to White. Martin in there now. White cuts to the net. Pass in front. Winter cutting towards the goal. Here goes Martin in behind the goal. Centers in front. Oh, and that was poked off White's stick as he was cutting. Tipped in front. Scramble around the goal. Puck now up the center. Great defensive play there by the Caps. Raleigh Hillier. Kane's trying to cut in. Drew Pike has it now behind the goal. And he'll wrap it around the boards to White. And dump back down. Pike gets it behind the goal, up to the blue line, shot in. And that's White wide. Caps going in after it again. Now behind the Caps goal, 1 minute left in the third. Caps has it. Centering pass to Martin. Caught him on the fly. Shot. Oh, just missed the open goal. Renegades now with the empty net. Renegades up to the blue line. And Martin chasing after it. Martin will get it around the boards. Oh, Peyton Pike. And that's going to be an icing call. Face-off coming all the way back down to the Caps net. And looks like we got a timeout called by the Renegades. 2-1 St. John's Caps with 31 seconds left in the third period versus the Renegades from CBS. First game for the Caps in the C. Stoyles Memorial Christmas Tournament that will continue now until the 30th of December. Next game for the Caps will be 10 a.m. on the 27th. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, and anybody's traveling, be safe. Enjoy time with family and friends. Timeout called by the Renegades, and just about ready to go. Face-off going to come in the Caps end. And empty net for the Renegades. Extra attacker on. Shot in. Oh, puck bouncing around the crease. Renegades get it back to the point. That stopped there. Chance for the Renegades. Oh, game saver by Simon Russell off the goal stick. Oh boy, that was labeled for the corner. Russell just got his arm up there. 4 seconds left. And that will do it. Game number 1 for the Caps. 2-1 is the final. St. John's Caps and the Renegades. Very close win there for the Caps. And that will do it for us here at the Glacier Mount Pearl. Caps 2, Renegades 1. And we'll see you again on the 27th. Thank you all for watching, and have a great Christmas.
This is a Baytown Media live stream sports presentation.